Welcome back to Miss Janine's Southern Kitchen. What you cooking, Granny?
Well, y'all asked for some sweets, so this week it's going to be time to do a lot of baking and things. So I thought what we would do is just a quick little easy thing that I used to do for the kids when they were little. And it was just made out of canned biscuits, and you make donuts out of it. What? Oh, canned biscuits.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any kind, it don't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. These are just Piggly Wiggly ones. But I have a pan with some oil getting hot so that we can fry them up in there. But watch me pop myself in the face with this. First, before I do that, since that is warming a little bit, I wanted to send out a thank you to Larry, our friend over in Jacksonville, and his wife, April. Ricky was making hand motions at me, so maybe I'm not getting it in the camera correctly.
Larry's my big brother, I refer to a lot.
But he sent these to me because the other day when I was doing a video, and thank you very much for these. They're pot holders. You can put them on any of your pot handles, and so I don't get my hands burnt, because I was mentioning that my pot was still hot and I moved my pot holders away. So I wanted to send a thank you for that, and we'll get back to the sweets for my sweet. I'll make some sweets for my sweet.
No.
We'll get mushy. Oh, and I also did not tell everyone about my new spice rack that Ricky made, which I have covered up with everything right now. But this was my little one, and then he built me a bigger one. So we have to make a trip to the store to get me some more stuff to fill it up with. But I'm going to just pop these open. That's always the best part, is popping them open. Now, of course, you can make donuts, you know, with flour and everything else. But this was always something fun to do with the babies when they were little. And this one has the 10 biscuits in it. And these I forgot to take out of the refrigerator, so they're still a little cold, so they might not poof up as much, but they should still do okay. And they like the donut holes. So what I always did for that part of it, I didn't have anything to make little round holes. I just would cut the biscuits into little hunks. And I've got some powdered sugar here to roll them in afterwards, or some granulated sugar, which you can also mix cinnamon in with. And then I have just some powdered sugar that I'm going to add a little milk to make like a glaze. But we're going to throw these in first for just the little donut holes, and we're going to see how good this works. It used to work really well. And the kids, like I said, this was something fun for the kids to do. And I just kind of roll them to make them look like a little ball a little bit. And of course, with the kids, I had to make more of them. And we'll have to get later with the grandbabies and make some more of these little things, because like I said, they would probably like to do this. I haven't had a chance to do this with them yet, but like I said, we used to do it with our kids all the time. I did. This was a fun thing when it was cold outside when we lived in Colorado, and when Ricky was in the Army. So they're brown on all sides like this. And I'm just going to pull them out just on a plate, because you want that grease to stay on them. That's why I don't have paper towels underneath, because we're going to take them right quick over here. And you just dunk some in the sugar, but you got to have that oil on them still so that they can get the sugar on them. Or you can do powdered sugar. Or like I said, I'll make a glaze for the bigger ones. But you want to do this while they're still hot. And it's just a quick take on something. So we'll show you these big ones. And you just take the whole one and drop it in the oil.
In the way.
Mm-hmm. Now those sit there a minute. I'm gonna get my milk to make my glaze with. I will listen to those fry just a second. And just pour just a little bit of the milk in there on your powdered sugar. You can add vanilla if you want to, or if you want some other kind of flavor to it, almond or something like that, and just make a little glaze. Just get the lumpy lumps out. See these little donut holes, you just dunk them in there and you got your little glazed donut hole. So we got some powdered sugar ones, we got some glazed ones, and we got some cinnamon, some just regular sugar. But like I said, you can add cinnamon to the others. I'm gonna flip these over. We got them nice and brown on one side. And brown on the other side a second. Put my milk away. I'm just going to let them brown real good. Make sure the insides are finished up. We'll flop them over just another second. And just pull it out because you're going to want to glaze it and stuff again, but I'm going to let it sit for just a second. Because these big ones like this, I like to put strawberry inside them before I put them in the glaze. But just let them sit for just a second. And I always take just a knife to punch a little hole in them. Those are still a little warm. And just make a little hole in there. And then just get you a little bit of jelly. Or these are preserves. Your homemade ones, you know, that you can and stuff. I had some fig preserves, but we don't have any more of those from our fig tree. And just put it down in there. The kids like grape jelly inside them. And you just put your filling inside. And you can put as much as you want, and I just took all the filling out of it. Go back down in there. Because you should let this cool just a little bit. And then you can either take it and put it in the glaze. You got your glazed donut. But sometimes I like to double dip. So I'm going to put mine in a little bit of powdered sugar too. Makes it really, really good. And so that's my take on a homemade donut. I hope y'all get a chance to try this recipe, and I hope y'all enjoy it. And we want to say thank you for watching, and see us next time.
Can I eat them now?
Yeah, you want a donut hole? Here, you can have a donut hole. There you go.
I think that's good.